Okay, so we've installed Python. Now we need to install something called Git Bash. And if you go to git-scm.com, you can download this cool little thing. And all this is just a little terminal. And it allows us to run terminal commands, much like Mac or Linux, but on Windows. So, in order to run Python, you need a command line, a terminal of some sort. And Microsoft has the command prompt and PowerShell, and those work. But Git Bash is just much, much better. It allows us to do version control using Git, which I don't think we'll be doing in this course because we don't really need to. But in real life, you want version control, so you want to use something like this Git Bash thing. And it's super free and super easy and very lightweight and very cool. So we're just going to go ahead and download and install that in this course. So come down here and you can see this in this little monitor picture here. You see this. If it's a different version by the time you watch this video, again, that's perfectly fine. Just download the latest version. So go ahead and click that. And your download is starting. Pops up. Save this anywhere. But for some reason, every time I download it, it takes forever. It must be the website or something, because it always takes me a long time to download this. It should be almost instantly, but it isn't for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while this downloads, and we'll pick it up right after it finishes. Okay, so we've gone ahead and downloaded it. So we can go ahead and click this and run it. And this actually, pull this over here, is a little bit tricky to install. There's a couple of things we need to click in order to make this work correctly. So I'll walk you through it here. So right away, make sure this Git Bash here thing is clicked. We probably need that, not a big deal, but go ahead and click next. Next. Okay, here's one weird thing. It asks for the default editor to use, and it's saying use Vim. Now, we're not ever going to use Git in an editor, so we could just leave this as the default. I don't even know what this is. It's kind of weird. So just click next. Now, here's the important part. Adjusting your path environment. We want to use Git and optional Unix tools from the Windows command prompt, right? So this will allow us to use Git from the Windows command prompt if we want. We probably won't do that. We're going to use the little terminal that comes with this instead, but it's good to click that anyway. So click next. Now we want to make sure Open SSH is clicked and SSL library. Check out Windows style with commit Unix style line endings. That's good. Use min_tty. That's good too. All of these can be the default. And that's it. So this should install pretty quickly, but I'll go ahead and, well, nope, I was going to pause until it's finished, but it's already halfway done. So I think we could just chat for another couple of seconds until it finishes. And that's cool. So it really doesn't matter, like I said earlier, what terminal you use for this course, because all of the commands we're going to be running in our Git Bash terminal, you can run in Windows PowerShell or the Windows command prompt that come installed with Windows. But for the people that are on Mac or Linux, I can use Mac or Linux type commands in this Git Bash terminal, which is really, really cool. So everyone should be able to follow along, and that's cool. So we can uncheck this view release notes, and let's go ahead and launch Git Bash. Click finish. In the future, if you want to turn this thing on, just go to your Windows Start menu and search for Git, G-I-T, and that should work. So that's it. We can type in sort of commands, and this is cool. So we'll use this going forward. I'll tell you how to use this and what it can do and all kinds of cool stuff. But I think that's all for this video. In the next video, we'll jump in and start to download actual SQL, MySQL, and look at the different tools we're going to need for that. And that's coming up in the next video.